Thank you very much. I will be asking my questions to Ms. Volk. StatsCan and the National Housing Strategy definition of affordability is 30% of a family's income. So in Ontario, if we could use Ontario as an example, that's about $750, give or take a few dollars. However, CMHC has it as 80% of the median market rate, which is $1,200. Now, that's a massive disparity. This means that your so-called affordable housing actually has become unaffordable for a lot of Canadians. Would you be committed to changing your metric to the StatsCan and the National Housing Strategies?
It's a great question. CMHC isn't in charge of that in the programs that we deliver on behalf of government. The government establishes the criteria that we use, and then we administer the programs accordingly. It may be a more appropriate question for Paul in terms of going forward. But what I will say is absolutely, if you use the 30% of income definition, you get a lower number in most cases than you would if you used our 80% of median market rate, of median market rent. It does drive a different result, and it doesn't drive to the same level of affordability, but it does drive affordability. If you use a more if this is the market rates, it drives it down a little bit, not as much as you're saying as if we used a different number. We are still getting a benefit. In some programs, that may be the benefit that you're looking for. You may not need to go all the way. It depends.
Fair enough.
And it costs more if you drive it down further.
Fair enough. But in a housing crisis that we're in, I would hope that your organization, we've kind of seen today, is at the top of all the other organizations. I would hope with your influence that we could actually meet that lower rate in the current state that Canada's in. That would be a pretty good goal. I think everyone would agree on that. Would you?
There are certain programs that are definitely geared towards more affordability. I would say I don't want to be that categorical about it, though, because there is a trade-off between the number of units you can support with a given set of money and the affordability targets. So if we make them more affordable, we can, for the same amount of money, we can do less.
Okay.
So
I mean, that would be...
in a supply crisis, the number of units supported is actually an important factor too.
Thank you. My recommendation would be that we use the StatsCan. That would be my recommendation moving forward.